gravity of work and now I know. Possibly I'm doing it. And to fast forward to this season, obviously portfolio no now me who say okay or no back because of certain industry of our personal I back for Kim Promise. Hey, King Paluta. Is that King in the promise? Every king is nullified.
Now all the promise.
Oh, you know, we keep crying. You know, but prior to that, you know, now Stonebwoy, or man, I'll see on PR. It's not just on only rule. It's not for just the TDM media,
but all your PR.
Yes, or no your brand PR for it prior to TDM, post TDM or your PR. It's Kempaluta Diano, but when the cast almost on fan for Kempaluta, which is for the TDM interim.
Sure.
Which means say the last person I work and I said the other people now cannot. Say common ba na say obia will PR or Casamano. Kasa about Nejuma, why a spotlight a church in someone. Oh, how was a common? Why you Juma, but we know Casama for Emma Ninka Mao. What you say? It's a honor. And I'm sure say can promise team no more sure on where you want my year. No more sure. Why don't we also get somebody to talk for us? Because we are not looking at a certain year that we are about to live. We are looking at a year that has been concluded.
Sure.
So why not get somebody? It's mebaya
and no problem. Let's go back.
Yes.
Up to last year when portfolio Kasama a year Stonebwoy, of which you can attest the fact. So that year, one Kaswaja to say Stonebwoy deserves no a year artist of the year. And indeed, he won.
He won hands down.
What about this year?
This year, okay, so prior to say maybe you ever from as PR for Kim Promise. Me sure someone will be proud that usually artists no after the nominations comes out they bring their stats. It's whoever will be artists we start. So artists what show we what you say me start me sakan which is between the three main contenders now.
What no. Why are you why do you think we have only three and you call them main contenders?
Because in Komona Kojinamus. Yeah, now or can we come to say and then I can say Kim Promise has done the work. But I mean to make be a manner. And now if there were people online and offline be a manner, the income would have been between Stonebwoy and Kempaluta. What you say? The other people to have worked.
Okay.
But as to when the page and Komona more and we are simple from what you are saying. It's say I could not because I'm trying to say that they didn't work the Yana review, but because a popularity, it's about conversations. And if you don't have somebody that is driving that conversation for you, and then before say, oh, come on, what you are saying.
No.
It's a me fa a juma now prior to the announcement.
Sure.
Me fa a juma now. What me who say obia bo a juma, but osha obi dear now compared to obi dear now compared to obi dear. And we are all in the same category, but there are levels to the levels.
Can promise okay, no
problem. Mistake now.
First, can promise already.
Nunga boy. Hey, okay, and to know they be a TDM in common, very simple. If you limit it to TDM for a more category definition, because it's the guy who was here. Now we then know what's watching because and TDM in I because we also you to when you do ecosystem
and
come it's in part of as soon as I come would tell me I found phone. Oh, yeah, telecell user, me part of our phone. Never *1767# or maybe so say artist school me part of A5 Can Promise we be some mediante also win it but share with the Kawakuma and what talk. Oh, now when you tell us all out there for GhanaMusicAwards.com, the vote to Can Promise. Now, yes, started. TGM, you can say. For you to be qualified to be an artist of the year category and even potentially win, there are three things. First, you must have audience appeal.
Sure.
The year under review. The year under review is 2024. Second, you must have a hit single, EP, or an album. And then third, you must have high nominations in the scheme that year under review.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to start from bottom up, which is the nomination.
Nomination.
As we sit here, Ken Promise is the highest nominated in the award scheme.
When you're saying
10 nominations.
10 nominations.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It is that category with Kaubia, hands down. You will be and pray. The
Okay.
numbers are there to prove. Second category definition says you must have a hit single, EP, or an album. The year 2024 Ken Promise a drop a album called True to Self album.
You're talking about hits.
Yes.
Okay.
True to Self album. True to Self album. There were projects like Continental. There was a project like Paris, Favorite Story. Now on there, usually the ascertain say I be a hit.
Sure.
I was so with crew.
Of course.
Meaning will be a catch me say last 2024. Even a Continental carry forward now about Continental we go chop. This is when rabbit.
Can we do comparison? No. Can we do comparison?
Yes, you can do.
And you're also trying to tell me that you're taking Paluta. I know so a boy team, a boom team.
The fact that we're in or what artist of the year category.
So no, you are justifying why Ken Promise should be the winner.
Yes, say yeah, me say I establish a fact the basic rules of TDM na fe ma trem why Ken Promise what I say. The hit no. Almost everybody in there has the hit, which is why I walk in Paluta and say,
yes.
Now, I'm Continental and I'll ask a guy in Bonity. Say for Paris. On my shako, there for you. And son of guy, only over favorite story. So we made the shako, it's a hit song. Now, TJ Menim say it will be very difficult for someone to say, oh, hit on the streets without ascertaining. Ken Paluta team actual letter Epoma TD maybe said I didn't makuma in this scheme. They wrote a letter back to them and they said there was a part, I think the third paragraph or so. And I'm saying based on our research, including streaming numbers and airplay from 175 stations. What you are saying? They give all of us a glance into what they call hits.
Sure.
Adia Omodika hits. That's the way a hitter, when you hitter. Now, me and you have ascertained say send your other artists any hit or personal. Ken Promise any hit was our quantity.
Sure.
Now let's come to the other side of it, the number side. The one I'm the case Ken Promise no. Aside the online and street vibes no, online is on your hit. True to Self album, over Spotify has 100 million streams.
And that is
Ken Promise, True to Self, 100 million. Over Apple Music, the singles on the song project I'm say a hit now. To me, it makes a hit album. Favorite Story on Apple Music has 3.9 million streams. Continental has 3.1 million. Paris has 3.1 million. Metin Common say, oh, TJ Media, Ghana more. I understand. However, the award scheme, they don't ask say for Ghana streams, but they say bring your streams.
Of course, a global thing.
Thank you. I like the word you used, global. But because of incommunity, Audiomack, Audiomack appeals to Ghana audience more because streaming will not favor your side. Audiomack True to Self album has 43.1 million streams on there. And this is not an artist that even you see TJ for criteria of what they used to ascertain hater on and the numbers are there to back it. Then the final one, which is the app. You must have audience appeal.
Yes, audience appeal.
Ken Promise's audience appeal, the year 2024, extended into 5 continents in the world.
Of which we're doing the award in Ghana.
Come again?
We're doing the award in Ghana.
Yes, but you see, TTMA does not overlook exploits of the artists out there.
I use the word global.
Yes, that's why you use global. 80, the year 2024, Ken Promise, you cannot cry. Any relevant show be about so cry all African games. So okay, all African games. Don't be boy football Ghana. How about your event?
Stonebwoy Subobi.
Yes. Same for Extravaganza. TGMA, Afro Future, Ghana, Accra, Dance Fest, Salah Fest, Ghana Report, Hennessy Brand Ambassador de Onungwa, or alcohol. And I can promise us some audience are pulling their international near Accra. Jamino can say, you know, say Brekumani akra. But you promise for Brekum promotion. Same or a bri or Kwakoso or Wasa. And it's all catch me say, artists need any audience appeal now.
Audience appeal, though, do baby. Said the King Promise, Mitiam Cecilia. Say King Promise about XYZ broadcasting premises. Obiamro, Stoneboy about XYZ broadcasting premises. King Paluta about XYZ. Omu wine and nipa be poor about
as we stand here, because incident speculations that they speculate. What you say? Make me a car. So, because you can't tell me anything because you haven't done it. Until which is why I really like TDM because 2024 did he not have the audience appeal? He did. What you are saying? If you are talking about fan base, there are artists that have larger fan base. I was kidding, but you see, there was a year Black Sherif won Artist of the Year over Sarkodie, who was in there. Are you telling that Sarkodie has Black Sherif has a bigger fan base than Sarkodie?
No, we are talking about the year under review.
Exactly. Which means so why you now? We don't care if Utina a don't be town when it comes to the votes.
I get
people understand that you have done the job for the votes.
Thank you, Pia. Obi to say King Promise.
Yes.
Or one personal show. Ghana
yes, Promised Land.
Upon
December. So I actually in every December. And you know, walk out to where you know. No, because you the case I am 14 in a bit. Yes, what I'm saying. Me, so audience appeal basically is your ability to excite audience.
Sure.
Now, in exciting audience, first off, you should be so valuable that a promoter will say, shows but aside that, you as an artist, you should be able to say, minimum two shows. So I can for some it is a me Okobo festival, Makobo festival. Wokoye tour, Makoye tour in even more continents than you. Number sound be fear up a bush of the minimum at Doma. No offending.
King Promise the year under review the outside shows of boy about countries based.
Okay, my in fact, I continents, then narrow to countries.
Okay.
No,
the continents, you know.
Okay.
Now, narrow it. I mean, person will be wide.
Upper Africa has a he was in Kenya, he was in Gambia, Sierra Leone, and of course South Africa. Over Europe, UK, most of our mouth for shitting, Can Promise UK, do up on
one show and he was invited to come and play.
Yes, so some events for an artist activity, some of them appearance because it adds to the excitement for people. That thing, and some of them to events come and play a show. And some of them to Can Promise Can Promise live on one call say my sister who showed up. Now that in Europe there was Paris, there was Belgium. There was Sweden, Italy, and Spain. Over North and South America, Washington DC, Detroit, Toronto, and Vancouver, any other state in Canada. No, but Oceania, that's the third continent. Over actually the fourth continent, Australia, Sydney, Perth, Melbourne. Most of them, Can Promise Live, Promised Land, just on no appeal, all carrying no. And some about Asia. Now Asia no me can me nya botre can.
Me Asia show be.
No,
I think I even showed it on TV. Me Asia show.
Yes. Asia hono. Singapore.
Because I saw the whites. They were white Asians.
It's on the audience appeal. It doesn't just appeal to a certain race. Intercontinental, interracial. To make us I am fortunate. I'm not joking. And you PR me too. There are videos, like they are actual videos, because Minister for maybe person Papa will see or fact and data.
Oh yeah.
It's over transfer. What from? Because he knows the industry more than you. What you are saying? No, Singapore. You call Indonesia no call Jakarta no call Bali. And no call Dubai. No call Japan, no call Malaysia, or we no call Middle Eastern country barring no call you show. If I tell you that the year under review can promise excited people in 5 continents out of the 7 continents in the world, you know what phenomenal senior. Yeah, for PR and Tonchen.
Are you referring to senior to?
As a make as a woman muka say, oh, more artists here, you know, I'm a Ghana Wagesha in home.
Your colleague here, so now can.
Oh, no, as no, I mean, aside the players, fans are also talking.
Okay.
And everybody in the category too, they have fan bases that also speak for them. What you say? Etumano, why? But you see, TGM is not just about Etumano.
No.
Everybody in there has done some level of job. The threshold will be a meeting. It's about the foods.
Sure.
We academy member. I should be able to convince you as an industry person. But I just give the details of it, right?
Sure.
It's not young PR near one but market. I also offer for you. What you say? I should be able to convince you. Say the bear your laptop and channel phone. I must know. Yes.
And I think up to 25th or something. No. 27th or something.
And they say when you have voted because when you have a convention, but what area can because I was saying I was there for switch. But when you are to every day, no, and to know, and come on, what be some said, the internet I can promise it deserve soon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. So when your opportunity, so other peers to come in also uplift yes, and I'm sure say you do that because it's only fair that you do that for everybody.
No, I'll do that.
That's great. 18 and patcho. What's me? Medical catch up, I can promise. I also deserve you votes. Now, my son saw amount empirical evidence.
Sure.
It's in part of who is to tell us all our phone. Because Casa when we near, like I said, 1 2 about own really. Because Sasa saying now at the end of the day, 1 2 about the coffee, the soon we coffee. It's in part of who is to tell us all our fact. Let dial *1767# we besides say artist code A5 can promise. We are telling you submit to about 20 times a day.
Of course.
18 no part of men so sick to go. And I want you to tell us also I go to GhanaMusicAwards.com. Let's select all the categories because at the end of the day, you can see a winning artist of the year there. But I would like to see Can Promise Code International Collaboration of the Year too, Collaboration of the Year, Music Video of the Year, any other categories of women because the year can't or extend the Ghana music outside of the comfort zone and you need some amount for a corner. Nobody else can promise the year that region.
Thank you. And that was a year a queer Tilly, a queer Nipa. Let me go to a year for Chinas. Now, or your former board member of a year TGM.
But now an academy member.
Academy. She's all academy. When I do about
that now.
You free hand.
Services so it's in the no problem.
Oh, okay. It's what voting?
I'm paying a vote to you.
Okay.
Let me win the I'm Pakash. Your birthday.
Oh,
I just done my show.
Oh, you're like, okay.
And then so
happy birthday to you.
Happy, and then I started
belated
25 years. Now, because you are saying, you could still be saying, your baby. Yes, you know, call ceremony room. It is a memorable. You guys know,
sanity.
Yeah. But a chili, a basso. So you say, the friend of Kachen, I like the way our castle readers, very intelligent, you know. Incredible news, so a graduate, a co-harem, and the mamma, we so say, same name, Mensa, Mensa. Now, Mama discussion on a manide, but I'm again or no, by that portfolio. What's happening to gospel musicians? I almost, yeah, almost gospel, no. It's a bit brave, but I mean, almost say,
blame Danlati.
Almost because
blame Danlati.
Why should I blame Danlati?
Please blame Danlati. Blame what's the name again? Chochome. Edem. Blame those boys.
You don't call them. You can't call them boys.
Who are they? Are they girls?
They are men.
What makes them men? Are you a man?
Coach, it was.
I don't mean penny acrimonious behavior.
You're asking me, are you a man?
But just answer. Are you a man? Prove to us.
I don't know what you want to about or brother every man. They do the complaint. He said, I said, talk about one time, Debbie, a healthy debate. And then at the end of the day, Ghana wins. Then you said, I'm not going to pay the but any of the nominated category, that person deserves to win. The Biana Mectaka says, or bum in the Bechuado. Would you say argument? Because if you know, I emotional woman, you so gave facts. That's it. Came so let's say, and I'm brown show crack on so bad. They had to go back to 2 times on bank account. This year, media, me as an experienced man, the Peru, all the artists know when I'm about to there. That's we check what you want under the year, no, and I'm really able to it. See, my idea. The last time, no, me say one of the platforms it got heated. That got a buffoon near the air bomb, but Mr. Romo say this not canon on the 10th. You may say the moment of buffoon and mum. So, at the end of the day, the baby general, if you artist in me, what tells I do this particular person, it's because someone will let me go and also adopt that person to come and help me. It will have mom need the artist for no atom. Obia a candidate. Relevant position background then you will say we now I say cry never be cry as I boom social media even me my ding so social media or can never be a hano and remember saying so because and maybe your kind do have background now or the spell of the moment now maybe my fault or something that's all but after careful glance because I don't know quite any papa. Na any most of the good stone boys so or hot to pass. The command is saying, I ain't going to say you're not understand the so some boy, fan pow, campa, any other idea, but still now, say, and you may every year. I bet my baby said, Chili, I bet can't get I hope that maybe other people know if really. Also, the next week, the bad news of a canal, a balance company, and say. If we say agenda, Eddie Martin promise. Say, on candidate, we have a candidate because artists and the year and the review, no, no, and I am more back.
Okay, but agenda setting and yet crime.
Oh, there's a crime. Agenda setting is not a crime. No, David, don't be agenda setting. Hey, put it to
media trial on agenda.
Yes, it's part of it. And what's the thing here? I'm for 2 years for ya. It's one of my she's a spouse. The merits of King Promise. I think they can let me start this my head. Correct.
Go to the truth is a peer till a peer nipa extended an invitation.
That's a smart move.
Or no or so bad. She extended an invitation.
And then it's true. But then you have been to
it. You know, we are PR now, Maya. Who set agenda for her? And they are normal. Or the call.
I saw a cover. You promised me. I mean, again. There will be also a cover. Somebody has been on the again. At the end of the day, was say, scenario never you Charlie any other day. At the end of the day, by all means, so we young time classroom back home, teacher back on the chairman, back home, baby first, back home, baby second, we very. Sana, we are about next year. So thanks so much for so far on the presentation. And you're bad cry. What invite a near you now? More but we need emotions if you want. Like I said, my happy because not if you have here. Oh, yeah. Could you be as well? Could you mean you'll be back?
Anyway, Council for that, Council Aquaba.
Yenwa, Mokodia,
Yamil Hobby, come. The other day. Well, now, what it's if you have some, you can drop them.
Yeah, then drop here, no quick, no in brow, you know. So I want this conversation not to just be but I want it to be a conversation that production should take up so that the uncle Kasa and Tiobi. And I mean, the aim is the ways most of our artists are treated at American embassy. Very insulting.
American,
yes.
Artists be also visa.
Yeah, I'm visa because but it's because of part of their craft. So creative art, some in Edumi some I do now artists are almost spread your mushim. Yeah, can Stumbo assem, yeah, can Kim Promise assem, yeah, can Kim Paluta assem. International shows are part of their audience appeal.
Sure.
And they're selling Ghana on the map. They made it here, Yaya can promise Sonny Body. Even Stomo has gone through it before. Bisakede, the late A.B. Krans. I mean, almost all the key people. And then key producers, Obiti said for Chambers, should not be personality be a so-called American Bazia or struggle to have a visa or in the first place. So that's here. But as in a way, business, and you B1, B2 business now, common you know. Like a P and a O, which is business or my investing into it at clearance. But Black Sheriff can promise me show someone more out of the places in Nimian only one because they are not there with their team.
They are there alone.
They are there with Fred Kobo. Fred about keyboard, your oncophobia or keyboard nature where they turn their face and see him is part of a personal boost as a musician. Maybe more bass guitarist be a menene or original bass no so na me damin menima onim their so note their so bomb me migrate if you be am so those ones are part of it. But so no team be too quiet. Na mo ye dey say omo demand mo ye nyina kodu ho. Na mo kodu ho. Na ye deny microphone now. I turn ticket. What are you expecting them to do?
Embassy, some more they have their way. Ultimately, fulfill requirement.
Yeah, now say requirement. The mawa unfortunately for us, denial note man. And the same they give printed out for everybody, so you will not even know the reason,
and they don't care.
That's the painful part is what you just use.
They don't care.
Last year, and Crawford nominations, there's some got 3-year award. Do na file a BBA date is another crime scene.
To say Europe in a date, Schengen visa
date no man date, but you bank could visa fee. Yeah, Jenny said visa fee no mutiano, it can last for 1 year. No my this year. Yeah, come by America by some system to mutia in ashes. Sorry, 3,000 Ghana cedis. I mean, what is going on with our people? So the creative art industry near one. Now the Amiana said, okay, the government in Bremo last year, I could say former CEO. Your DC week, Ghana week or DC. I had the DC 10 about the other qualifier. Kotoko 4 qualify last year. Can you imagine say players yet so Sahama? Yeah, I mean, what is the pain? I just say artists nekwa onyobia. And these are not people you don't know. And they are Ghanaian workers in the place are artists ni PA. Uncle Fred knew. Hey, King Promise knew. Matisse say King Promise team on your mutu kwan. Or call her crest on your moko. Najima de CA they say. Or call my share anyway no catch say okay. So the next people here are my team I'm traveling with for the summer show. So please take care of them. Now by an press it. Threat no. I'm a secretary. Wow. The same thing happened to somebody. Somebody had to spend close to 7,000. So by the team on your mocha. Once the show no be one. And so a replica or to your team. America for the go. I don't mean what to say. I don't know that. It can also be. Is it Black Sheriff? Another family. Obviously,
family.
Floppy.
Yes. Because now us in the team now we're not exported there.
Hey yeah. Then you be ya swam. Sonia Bow. Sonia put your no or your green card holder of America.
We have to channel this to the foreign ministry.
Now foreign ministry na na see no mu fi oko. Socrates mon ka ho. Ye yi nkrofo service akọ mo nko no. Omo apili foreign minister akọ apili. Onomo ku jota kwa ablakwa. Tama ye ablakwa we no ye betim. O make reasons why I say a certain places be my crop for the become so that they can showcase. No crane say Aquani Gina stage, Stowboy Gina stage, Promise Gina stage, Paluta, Omni Gina stage, Ghana flag, you know him.
Of course, I'm him.
Yeah, Mawashe. We're not giving him any support.
I think it's the tourism ministry, no? And they say pushing this.
What have they done? I'm sure I'm are they taking us for granted?
Maybe they don't respect us.
So why are we in our country? Come to my son of Muteno. And how much I say?
Over fair soul.
And how much I say? How much I say? Who go Washington DC? Maybe yeah, embassy one. Esusa. Esusa.
Yeah.
I don't know where is. Emma, can you imagine the summertime? Date appear October.
That's an election. Now go winter.
Yeah, these are shows I advertise in Copato tickets.
Of course.
Artist never or the frefe kobo. Can promise shows so ye Black Sheriff chi frefe kobo nko.
That's all.
I say you two anamumbi no what ya say you be creative office be wo baby. Na say artist be ko and a prominent person be ko yamu ya diplomatic passport. Na MPP akọ NDC abaya for say bring back your passport. Yeah, no.
We get me the visa. Yeah,
we need them to understand say this is an eye in our nation. Or the team na eko. What was here? Now artist got na can promise or got na brochi akọ jide. Kura timo bi engu. I don't tell them say Fred T. He has been nominated for award. When you hear Fred Chairman and the painful part right now, they say social media, you must say how they can who application. Etimetie dia mi kei me course me ko visa omo ko mi pay this one omo from ade no from ade yan kwa brodo they yan kwa from ade but me can say they know what you do, they know who you are by your social media status. So Fretty Mensa will not be an alien in the system. What must say artist pass na the embarrassment they are mimiti say Sonny Badu abekro mu anya bia no be oba ama ni 13 member band team aye ni omo kọ no yes you hear na nim akwandi na nim aba yes enti obey dey wa see o me members ni security working out the full glare of people aden
that's one more now
back mo hwe yi na mo nya sase bi fa enye sadia na twi Ghana for na mo nyo mo ye adwuma na mo ye translators no se mo nja jimie ni wo ho awo
mo no mo lie
mo nja jimie ni wo ho
mo no mo abofo no lie
na nya wo ya se wote ho ye adwuma wo ho mutu kwan ko omukuro no so da
wote wo for so why ye adwuma wo for 15 years omukuro no kwan ko so da shiaka
engineer you and samu security boys in fian na mo na ho she black and white and green mo ja jimie na mo nja wo ho na mukuro ne wo no mukuro me wo no
opani now back to Virginia TGM
me da say o si wonyan vote ye na o kan sa na ho ba bi a be vote akoye da say na asemba kunso abisa atile me dem so bisa say na can promise ko fi bro no be so on fi ekurase o fi nkran krumu
enka krumu ye bro
enyo no bisa
na say o kan krumu enkran ye bro no
na den
ka bro no na ekran
ye den
ka bro no no
ye ntitimu ye nyesa o fi
promise ekurase
ye dia ne nyeti say ufi onye ekurase
now na obi from Okoma ufi ekurase
na ufi ekuru
what are you talking about
it's massa
obi Okoma si
massa so ye ekurase
no please
ufi ekura dia si no ban kran krom
me so obi eti Kumasi Okoma ufi ekurase
oban kran ye krom
na Kumasi ekurase
na dia ekurase ye ifa
sometimes come into what you
won so obi won kran dey na billboard agosi Kumasi ana me bo billboard ha I said, "What show you? Who honey am the country? The mama is my."
Meti no kan go
so be idea wo Kumasi everybody we say
also obi wo Kumasi obi wo nkra ha na so ofri Kumasi a you see the billboard no nkra ha you go so say na person che
obi owu nkra bia ya billboard no obi wo Kumasi na be billboard no nkra e ka ya say wo nye sade wo be the mo nkra
so be na for quality has
what do the way
because what no opposite police station opposite you go say you mind here we do the way na you bo ho a about 40 because
say nothing
don't I cry Kumasi na
ye no he
Kumasi ye
na e bo billboard no he
no I cry abi
na make us sade no munja
o say you have remind me
you are a nice person
me person who the power of Accra You a lot of presenters Ajima ni mu so bo Kumasi no mu ni obi a o man kan nga ni nipa
Captain Smart.
How can me?
The capital.
Smart.
What's that card there?
The capital.
Susumwa.
Yes, the capital.
Yes, one ba how you use.
Oh, what unye yes. No, you see,
and now you were grass. The were grassing me until one crown. You did,
Kumasi ye grass.
Lay a day.
I don't really care.
Because
and I'm Bram, Mr. Wu. Mamma Baha, you know, I'm a scar. What you could have been.
So you're 200.
Dear Moyan said, Moody, Danny Brand Crawford here.
No, you know what? I come and live someone who said, no, maybe I am number. Kumasi mine a year.
All the other regions.
Yeah, Sunyane Koforibia, and your crassy. Please stop it.
The 2 hour corner.
There be way to Bataba Krum.
Obiso to fin kind, Aquacotra Kumasi.
Obio Fink, Kumasi, our bonnie, and you said the Libris of Pisca.
Oh,
in fact, nobody should take us look for serious about
from when?
No, from
so you have the capacity to invite an unserious person and host the person.
No, I'm not. Are you serious? I'm talking about today, right now.
Are you talking to me today?
No, right now, what you are saying, nobody should take.
I am having a conversation between the two of us.
You don't have to.
Highly controversial.
They are highly controversial.
I am seriously tribalistic. What is your problem?
I don't want you to promote that. Stop.
I shouldn't promote my tribe.
No.
Where are you coming from? Can't you talk about your hometown? How many street lights do you have there? Accra, kind of street lights. Just like they are off. The street lights. The whole Kuoni street light now. It is a street lights. No, Mama Mufani see. I mean, Kenyans are someone who said, Krona Yatim, Diofi had be an Gamashipon, Gamanoni. Keep this in your head. Who sees so? And feel be brilliant. What is your program where Independence Square? Nay, day. Odi Madia, so I don't bank can check 6 months, March pass, declaration. Now the last time say here program and Yansa were Independence Square day. Now my birthday party. Now we TGM program. TGM emphatical statement or yeah asima bisa and pentina hope na me dey say na King Promise of he also filungwa ngwa ye Accra it is some common na odi ya ne pe it is say making Ghana green and it say afi no 2024 year under review yen Stonebwoy yen yama na transie
the so Stonebwoy so tinka
na say yen yama na transie yagina enya hwe last year Ojin award what did your kind see this award is for me and all the people in the category and now I'm so what can we that is said this year this my award is for me and all my people
and Ubino
King Promise budget now or their children in the category
because of a gun
tribalistic voting for this year.
Because all your gun.
That's all. You know it.
You mean that's all?
About again.
It's not Kumasi want to make King Promise.
What's it?
Not Asante want to make King
Promise. Na Santinia why ye? If an abana ye. What bank have ye? So I'm positioning my conversation that Accra has supported and made all of you who you are. If we have an illustrious son competing, why shouldn't you vote for him?
It's despite a macro calling.
They go now. Chai. On him. Yeah, come say on him. Only person can you Krubia. I think, me person is a woman can 1 year. Remember any Kasa. It's in common say. What
No.
So when you tell me they shouldn't take me serious, am I not answering your question?
No.
Am I not answering your question? You're having a discourse and a conversation.
Go to Kwao and see how Kwao rich guys
are. Go to where? There's nobody who has lived in Kwao and has never come to Accra before. When the people went to speak about Kwao, when we want to talk about Kwao, when did they come to talk about it? Was it a Kwao radio station? When the guy came to correct the issue why Kwao became Kwao today, they came to Accra on Power FM.
They didn't go to Oboba FM.
Nobody will listen. So all I'm saying, Toby, I see I want to send it to me. Dear Mr. Shares Ajamai, and come on, I hear him. And you be a ya pese a fee, your ma and cry for no energy. And the coach, a bear may ya say, well, vote to. I will go vote to Ma Kimpaluta. I'll be very disappointed in you, coach. If you can reverse your vote now, do it. And if it is money you want, when we close me, we'll give you money and buy your vote.
You see, and I remember on the one, Kazalutot. Well, public space. What do you say? Would you go?
Coach made it clear, we believe in your principle. We have to influence your vote.
That's influence.
But you see, he's not a poor man like you. He's talking from a rich point of view, a grown-up man. So when we say people we are going to buy their vote, what's your problem? Is vote buying a problem? If I give him 4 bottles of Magba ginger, do you know how much that will cost for him, health-wise, sexually, and everything? What are you talking about?
So,
Microphone just sardine, near home, and to about I'm party be muluzu. Ajimai, on the 10th of May is where we are keenly watching to make the king of this year's Ghana Music Award, Telecel Ghana Music Award. And King Promise must win tribalistically so that Stonebwoy can survive in Accra. And it is not just by the tribal side of me, but by the merits and all the figures given. Mind you, last year, Ube Kai said Stonebwoy had the highest nomination, yes or no? 13 nominations last year. So it tells us another year, 2023-2024, the proof of the pudding was in the eating. Stonebwoy took it. It's undoubtedly Charlie, this year, highest nomination, echo him. If he goes to a gospel artist, we'll vote for them, we'll do it for them. But I'm saying that let's make this the nice change. I think it, and yes, sir, ABR or Ginny on merit said, no. He has worked for it. So we are all saying, say, Stonebwoy has worked. Kimpaluta has worked.
Sure.
And Joe Metal has worked. Same eternity. That's what? But they are those who they are cutting openness. You know that gospel musicians don't be cutting, you know. Well, Jimmy, I'm also 5 minutes. I'm going to but unfortunately, but unfortunately for us, the year can say gospel artists no more can only who said they are qualified for the nomination because TGM for program. Before you get to that point, it means you have some level of qualification. I said, Joe Metal, why are there? Timothy, oh my idea, but our behavior needs to see any chance. Pay the TV more any chance. Call you a bluff. Yes, because someone himself, castle, I saw in the 2 Abama. And the Pentecost for Mon Sham when Namon Tumao Apostolic Monto. The Amin Penny said, I saw in 2 Mancrofoy. As a Musuamo Namon good and Latin when you must say. Sorry. And so much said the other summer. And Uncle Pong fat, Christianness. Because of the crazy. But you are Nambia and Uncle Pong. In fact, in Santo Neboso, I say we good gospel fraternity with the broken leg of the table. And I mean, I do my next year till you see a big joining team. I see why or so joining the table of men to push it. As a Kofi don't call, I did a good Kofi don't call the money good. Anyway, I hear yesterday I heard somebody mention on him that you are part of the reason why the table of men got broken. After Frankie 5 is a burden for the table of men. But you see,
someone mentioned me, my name.
Yes, that you are part of people who destroyed the table of men. So this year, we are waiting.
At the Namika.
What say?
Namika.
Yes, see, you're frail with the wamba. But the wamba, you know, any the wamba. But scarce nim, and the persist could the move back table of men on next year. I said, Minty said, you met him. I start to be correct. What is what can one say? At it or the year, what can one say? Intended for what is what can one say? So the way they are behaving, I just want to believe, say, is it like they don't like? Because last week, Nasi they did Komobi Yaya. I think you were there. Means what is Nasi Komobi? I would deal with moon. And so they can last week against Christians. Say a nominating for such a role. And I go about or single as a Christian is named the most wicked person among the team. And he was damn hurt by the attitude of the guy. Nestre said, Sana Kochi kind, and that's my last word. Remember, ye Sankomodi. Na Ankofa Mintemwa say anyway about Tilly Vida Omonko. The last time they finished their show, Omba Bontin on Benum Jones or Benum Cook. Say Kofi Abon Sam Jones or all right.
One board also, you want to say something?
Oh,
then
well,
we end the show with 10.
Yeah, Mammy can be a Council kind.
I said, me can no crabia.
May can no crabia, Council Cook. And come on, Casa, I was the member.
I see the two of you could
When it's a Ukraine, Accra has been very kind to call people. And the Yasemana, my grandmother, Krampokra, okay. Before so do now say a diabois call for and I can so a diabois businessman. It is Okasa, it's not tribalistic. It's a truth that me and Kasa, my grandmother, as a businesswoman, she has expressed it before. Okay. Now coming back to this year's TGM, you know. When say there's a novelty. Sure. Now you have PROs being appointed. It's a Omolidi campaign. In fact, it's only a campaign managers to canvass for votes
for the artist.
Say the PRK. This is a popularity contest. Okay, and sometimes you may have done what you never in the year under review, but why never can last a moment. Okay. So whoever brought this concept said, "Yen appointee obi for the TGMA campaign ni keke crown promo or a smart person because then when you money now they can be tabled now yedaba and show why you want them to vote for you. It's just like we going or taking after politicians power every 4 years they present to us what they've done. Sure. People write green books, others write and all that. Yeah. And the novelty, Ayajuba. Because now you see like what Tini is doing and Vida. They put together maybe the works and then they present it to people. Now the Amiyani say Obiti say Paluta. Well who say or say or say like you should appoint somebody.
No, appoint portfolio.
Portfolio. Yeah, okay, thanks for
portfolio.
Those who didn't.
And let's give a credit to portfolio. On status.
And
there's still those someone engaging and one of the
but portfolio, you're appointing and Kasankasa.
Yeah, for interim for the time being.
For the time being. Okay. So those now I just started Gachaka. Indica who say if they were interested. I wasn't almost so a pink of
the gospel musicians.
Yeah. Well, be the rest and I say you single them out until I don't want to. But they haven't. Okay, do you know the question is that Sisi no say one book nyawoye no the rule. Na say obi a wo feel say you work harder than the person every year. Are you going to
blame the scheme?
Are you going to blame the scheme or complain? Are you going to complain? Because most times you say then people begin to complain. And also another round of media circles. Why don't you rather do something? Saka 1 week, let people hear what you've done. Okay? And my name is okay, you are fairly everybody is represented. Okay? It is then you did your work. But they haven't. It's more the portfolio, Vida and Tilly. I mean, I think they've done marvelous. When once Anna, a bit more research. Emma, the other pundits, able be what you've done so well. And, I think that they are deepening the conversation, and it's a beautiful thing that they are doing.
Thank you. Coach Yapon, from you, then I go to Councillor Ben. I end with
Now, so they did make an offer. My info don't my guy. Sorry, you're quite sorry. In your city, and you come up a bit back on the na yenye ma se ubia so ubia gitu ni able to do it.
TikTok say the American and you know the capital no Kumasianka and Cranford Nyambe Baby you.
Wrap up with Maple Ginger.
And Ukraine say, Ajimai, will you be surprised on the 10th of May if Joe Metal picks up that is a day?
I won't be surprised.
So there can be surprises.
Oh, sure. I won't be surprised.
You'll be surprised that the but the church can be angry.
Oh, yeah,
and vote for them crazily. Sure. And I would not miss to know, say, who, as a gospel fraternity member, you go and vote for Kimpaluta or vote for any of the people without voting for Joe Metal, or you know how God will come and deal with you in your dreams. So I know that this room Bible. But what we are saying is that it's all about fun. We want it to happen, and we want to make it fun enough. Seriously, Yankubombo and Huba no matter than in the tree. We have been too much. On the 10th, you be call Ama Iniaji. Na your ticket in buy but Macbe Ginger honey chips. Farming Tilly, the idea of farming you did it. Farming them Macbe Ginger honey chips. I do my samba come and do a little missing. Also offer some money you do my I don't want to hear anything after this. No. Say whatever they sign with them. And mom no I shall moody in the game.
No.
Why engage it? Buy the put on the Indian Jumadada and Ojakam.
Tilly, Jusika.
Tilly, come on, you
baby and I'm off as in our Babetrana, we don't want
you are tight. 0277. So then I'm ginger. Call me Sembe Krenia 0277. Abeshka pay ginger 609 644. Namede akoto say na coach ni ha e na ye kan asem no. Ye sabo de huro bi say obia President Mahama Eddie K RTP owner and president come out say
fakoma me for message just any panel.
What is going on? Oh, President Mama. President Mama just come over so fambre Mackay. President Mackay so fanya RTP. And no dana siskana ma. And I see a codin panya codi. See ana jimaka che nipa wa yefunwa. The President Mama ntie otie hapa ntie ontie se siskana ma.
Ele
nipa no nso de ewu. Odi elo wu yo se. Make your bomb pa nti no pemba. Etie de no nti na nipa na ewu. 0277. Mesome de de ama no afamba. Ubewu ba fabra se na ewu 027 etame de ginger mani se fa go one former fa ginger na nkoma na do ni ba ama eti wa fa nko na wo we ye no wonso agema say wonso wawu 0277 609 644 when tia eh tinima kama wori egu o kire me yiri birthday yeah me yiri me pau cho
your friend is say
your friend Mrs Abigail Lutrot.
Okay.
Meiri penny pa obetuma jawari and nani ochira man ka. Pa FM for amanya hwia ma me. Muntie munye bi ma Meiri. Ochira Meiri birthday. Happy birthday Meiri. Mrs. Abigail Lutrot. Na me nhyira o. Say uguso ware ne. Eda ba wa adwen so be jawade enso. Ko na ukwa me wa be fa wa ba. 0277 person man na fafa me so. Ni na ma de wunnim. 609 6 munya mani nya fe say Meiri birthday mo mani bi fa nkoma mo de mani me a meko agiman.
Yes.
We are number one.
Thank you. That's it. But Mikhail said, I'll end up the show for me. But my favorite, I mean, you all know that Dana Hamilton there, it goes beyond artist and presenter. A family. Dana Hamilton, Ghana. So crowd says, "Oh, Bush or Ghana." Bro, really show ya or call back to United Kingdom. Now, Yamia Dom Emma, if you are Black Ministries, the Holy Ghost Concert 2025, as you so. It's Dana Hamilton actually ticket from United Kingdom at their bad Ghana. Artists will also you want to see Dana Hamilton performing live or China. But what is all call a year Word of Life Assemblies of God. Anaji takrade. Sabra make us say takrade. And that's the show. You show the advert on live. It was screening. So yes, Dana Hamilton ebeba only was naturally. Dana Hamilton that should be. And lots of gospel artists are also on. So, person who dina performing minister live at the Amaudia. Yamia Doma Wachina, but what they say called Word of Life Assemblies of God Church, a year Anaji, Takrade. It is Abraham Maker said that Hamilton a PM, a Takrade, then a Yorkshire at the Zali 5:30 p.m. It's a tardy for, I say, tardy for Mushamina or Takradinano, Bomodia, or 5 p.m. Munida Munkonko Tai, Dana Hamilton a cheap. Mukona ya board Dana Hamilton didn't say Dana Hamilton and I perform Penamuna Jimania, Dana Hamilton who say yes.
Date near that one body.
Oh, China, tell me watching
Monday.
Ochina and Kosiada Sunday.
Born Ochina. Now, Anaji estate.
Anaji. No. The estate is called Anaji.
Yeah,
okay, which is Takrade.
From 28 born to prophesy.
Okay.
Prophet man Nice Villa, the biggest hall in Takrade.
Okay.
But if I will trap quickly before we Obi Bisam say and crying then and crying.
Okay.
Asante Forno, your born of 1944, your born. Well, your born we and Omucha Omuti.
Dancing crying.
And yet dancing crying. Just say and crying. That's the word.
Okay.
Just say
and I'm for dancing crying.
And yet dance. Just say and crying. And to one to me boo.
Okay.
MIG and crying. They say your baby breathe. You want it
like in crying
and crying. And I'm first night I done attended by a victorious title.
Understand.
It's
thank you. A queer till you create deeper. Nipa, I have this message for you. See, the training ababawa, just a chaupa. Or see, please tell Tilly to link up with me for Dentra connection. Give her my number. My name is Nana Gazo. A big man wants your number. So after the show, Nana Gazo should be in a Dentra. For me, no, you see him. He's a good man, I'm telling you.
Okay.
And I'm linking you to a great man and a good man.
He's a good man to them, so let him link you.
He's a good man to me and all of us, including you.
What did he do for me? Oh my God, did he do anything?
Did he birthday? No, Obama said this come on. Say
0277 Gazo Tina Mano 609 644.
On sending Nankoyama. Yeah, last minute.
First of me, I said that my any Dalati, any Obibia or Popele, because I am videos. I had him here back up.
Amagamba. Last year,
you have been very receptive. And anytime I'm in the industry for feeling this way, I mean, say, in their minds of mind, they know, say, gentleman, I make a someone just can promise why So they don't see any problem giving the opportunity to come and talk about the work. It's made our some opportunity now. The pacho wa utie bia no pacho. Kasa de be kasa ba wan to aba na e betimi akofi na e use it pacho. Utie yan Islam we can tell us all star 1767 hash. Obo we be say artist code pacho bo A5 for the promise. And I won't use it tell us also. Betimi for Ghana Music Awards the scholar every category you seek your promise to man, including the acts of the year. See, Pacho say utia me that was it. Pacho Montona on the 10th, no. Yenya hode. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just call witness protection.
Thank you very much. And that was Tilly appear the pundits and the PRO at the map can promise as far as this year's TGMA concerned. Thank you very much for coming. I'm sorry that we now so Breaking Yoke Ministries International a war between Nungwa and Ashama Quantum Police will be a friend NDC bus stop. Breaking Yoke Asafuni. Watching my church, which is the Church of Pentecost, Dr. Thomas Wyatt Assembly. Second service will be hosting Akusia Japan in the church, in the building. So, Father Dixon, Oba Sorache. The king of the Church of Pentecost, Dr. Thomas Wyatt Assembly. Want to see you tomorrow. Father Dixon, Wyatt. Or you can make a communion all the plate in the number for communion. Ose, thank you. I was having was immediately my friend, God willing. Monday, Maminu Ishia at exactly 3 p.m. I brought the Papa Drive, Ebro, Radio XYZ 93.